Vydrž. Já to ještě nevidím, já musím spustit čet. Jsem se restartoval, že jsem nebyl. Ale stream tak mi ukazuje, že jsi tady. Já bonzoval ty. Ještě zatím nevím, jestli něco píšeš, ještě to nevidím, musím se tam dostat nejdřív. Tak vítej chlape, jdeme na to. Začať hrať. Mám slovenštinu, jo? A když jsem to hrál tenkrát, tak to mělo češtinu. Nevím, proč teď už jenom slovenštinu. Pomocí nastavení. Dal jsem 300 Hz pozitivní atmosféru, to máme, no. Doslova, no. Ale to se ukáže až zítra. Nakolik je pozitivní. No, takže nastavil jsem tam, byla tam možnost 60 nebo 300 Hz, tak jsem dal 300, když už to máme a šlo to. Začať hrať, jdem na to. Příběh, arkáda, duely, dáme příběh, klasika. Normálna, těžká, pravý, to ani nejde. Normálnu, klasika, no, tak to je docela těžký. Ze začátku. Kansas 1910, Abilej. To už je ty pokoj, chlapče.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Páne, tak video máme za sebou. Mrzí mě, že si nemám tuhle kovbojku na čem zahrát. No, a dal jsi si aspoň do knihovny? Jinak celý rok chce pokračovat ten Epic v tom rozdávání těch her, takže... Polaris dědinka Stinking Springs. Koncentráciu si dobíjáš zabíjení nepřátelů. Ano. Dobře, tak jdeme na to. To bude zase to ovládání, tyhle, to bude...
It was about 30 years ago.
30 let.
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Tak jo. Přikrčení, výskok, jasný. Žádnou zbraň ještě nemám. Smrdutá játra nebo jara? Smrdutá... Ty jsi napsal jara. Myslíš asi játra, ne? Jara. Jaro? Smrduté jaro jako nebo játra? Teď Andrew nevím, co myslíš. Stlačením O zobrazíš aktuální úlohu. Vrať se do skrýše. Keďže se skrýša nachází zde. Aha. Dobře, ale já si to tady projdu, jestli tady něco nenajdu. Tady bývají většinou mince, pokud se dobře pamatuju, tyjo. No, tak asi nic teda. Kráva mi neublíží, viď? Tady je strašák. U vozu vždycky něco bejvá. Není tam nic? Ne. Neměl jsem něco? Ale shift teda nefunguje jako běh, tyjo. Potácí se úplně stejně, tyjo.
You heard Pat. You need to stay here to keep an eye on the roads.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Mám bouchačku, aha. Návodů ze 60. Tak jo, tak asi mám jít tady. Musím se... Jo, název té vesnice. Musím se pohybovat potichu, jako lví pšouk.
Who's that? Is he with us?
Tyhle, mezi oči jsem mu ji dal. Z plus 100. Zkušenost získáváš zabíjení nepřátel, prostřednictvím zkušenosti se ti bude moct odemknout nové schopnosti. Stlačením mezerník se vrátíš do hry. Pěkně. Rychle dobít.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Jejich zbraně si nemůžu vzít. Ale prachy. Nemůžu si vzít jejich zbraně, to je divný. Co koně? Zatím ne.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit.
Kvéčko.
So that's just what I did. As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
To je hajzl. Mám pěkný průstřel. Možná i průser. Vylez ty šmejde. Tyve, nevím, do čeho tam střílím, ale... Stal jsem, tyve. Konečně. Tak. Tyva, za tím šutrem si teda užívám. Konečně. Tenhle ten zmetek mě štve. Konečně, no. Tak snad. Je jediný, že jim nezbírám zbraně, tyva. Slyším tě, zmetku, ale nevidím tě. Nevím, co znamená tyhle to vlevo nahoru. Jo, to je to kvéčko, aha. To nejde tamhle. Tak to nechápu, no přijde někam do ztracené, jako němu přicházím o náboje. Potřeboval bych pušku. Aspoň, že to automaticky sbírá ty náboje, tyjo. Konečně jedeš taky přiběhku, to máš pravdu, no jasně no. No tam střílí do blba. Nebo na blba. Snad ne. Skočím. Aha, vzdaluju se od příběhu, tak to sorry, ty vole. Já musím, že to bude přeskočit. Tak, ještě, tam bude už jenom jeden jediný asi. Jasně, a hele, co tady máme? Skrytý předmět, beru. Tajemství odhalenia, ano. Nová úroveň, s tlačením otvoríš ponuku zručností. Dosáhli jste novou úroveň, s tlačením otvoríte ponuku, tak já ji stlačím, až tady pokoj. Máte dispozici jeden bod zručnosti, vyberte si libovolnou z 3 kategorií zručností a zakupte si první položku. OK, jasně. Takže máme tady pistolník, desperádo s dvojima zbraněmi, to nechci. Ostrostřelec, střelec na dlouhé vzdálenosti, lovec, bojovník na blízko. Asi toho ostrostřelce dám. Orlí zrak. Tak jo. Poskytuje zpomalení času pri pohľadeť sa zmieridlo. Nikam sa pri mierení neponáhľaj. Pri pohľadeť sa zmieridlo dlhej alebo jednoručnej zbrane sa nakrátko chvíľu zpomalí čas, čo ti umožní presnejšie mierenie. Jo. Jasně. Dobře. Ano. Koupil jsem si ji. Tak. Achievement otevřen. Keep at it. All it. Stlač průvku. Jo, taky mám zkoumáním tendenci v mapy. Jo. Tak jo. Demagor.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Ty bro, on je tady z boku někdo. Ty, já ho slyším zprava. Dobrý. Který blbeček ještě? Tak vylez. Jak to, že jsem ho nezabil tolikrát? Teď ho mám. Myslím, že už je klid. Mělo by to být už cajk. Tady se bereme. Náboje. Už nikoho střílet neslyším, takže to musím prolíst. Ne, je tam ještě jeden. Smrtícím ranám se dokážeš vyhnout iba vtedy, keď máš plně nabité vycítění smrti. Mezerník se vrátíš do hry. Já ji uhnul. Tak jo. Tak já jsem prvé střílel do tamhle toho, tyjo. Protože se to furt hejbalo.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
No, nebyli zrovna mysliteli, a to nebyli, tyjo. Nechat se zabít ode mě začátečníka, tyjo. Ještě jeden, jo. Jo, už ho vidím. Ještě jsou tam asi 3. super. Tak teď jsem to kvéčko využil. Krásně dostáváš ty ponuky. Nakládají mi dobře. Je? Tak jo, no, tak to není vyklánění, tyvo, já jsem si vyplejtval to kvéčko teď.
A lot of them were saddle
Mnohý
tramps
z
or
nich byli
sod
tuláci,
busters
sedláci,
or
ale po
drunken
většině
drifters
žralí, co si
looking to make a few bucks.
chceli trochu privyrobit. No. Takže to nebyli úplný profíci, no, je to vidět, když mě nedokázali zabít ještě. Asi nejsou nejostřejší tuška v penále. Tyjo, teď jsem pobral nábojů, tyjo. Další.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Stop aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your flank!
Pěkně. Nechceš to třeba podívat se na ovládání? Není tam, víš co, většinou máš QE vyklánění a tady je prostě na Qčku právě to... Tady máš na Qčku právě zpomalení času, víš? Děkuju někomu asi za follow, ale nevím komu. Děkuju moc, jestli to bylo follow, netuším. Neutíkej, neutíkej! Nemám problém tě střelit dozad. Vůbec žádný. Nemám morální ty nějaký dilema. Někoho zabít ze zadu. To mě neznáš, kámo.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
V zadní části domu jsem se už probojoval, jasně. Sbírám náboje, hoši. Ostatné cetky, není tady něco na sebrání? No, já tam ještě vylezu. Aha, já to musím zmáčko Ečko. Je. Tady. Jedem. Pěkně ručkuje. A něco tady bylo, vidíš? Munícia. Jo, ty vole, vevnitř to bude, no tak to si nechám to kvéčko, vevnitř to bude hustý. Tak ono, robot vyhodnotil, že bude hostovat někoho z 25 diváky, tak ten to nepotřebuje. No, to je, víš co, tohle je tak debilní, jako. Já to nechápu prostě, pak děkuješ někomu, když se nic nestalo, ty vole, jako. A když nepoděkuješ náhodou, to bude pravda, tak budeš vypadat jak dement, jo. Fakt nechápu tohle. Tak, co je tady? Krabička zápalek, nejde vzít. Já měl jsem si zmáčknout tu nulu ještě. Vojdi dnu a stretni se s Billy Kidom. Jo, tak já jsem teď zachránil prdel Billy Kidovi, jo. No, to je hamba pro něj.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Deader than a rat in a trap!
And upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bouldry.
How about that?
Jo, ty dostanu všechno. 21 rokov a 21 obětí, prešíbaný jako liška. Majstrovský střelec, Billy Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo! Grab a gun and get to the window!"
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of.
Teď začne sranda.
Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Hezky, pěkně.
I'm telling telling you Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Se nabít.
Where the hell Garrett get to? He's missing all that stupid son of a bitch!
Hej, mám tady zle.
That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
Budu muset použít kvéčko asi.
Damn ears are ringing! Kill him, for Christ's sake!
Tyhle, ty?
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. I said that it was time to cut and run.
Valice a zdrhnout, aha.
He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Ale kudy mám utíct? Kvéčkem vyrazím dveře, jo?
Many would have fled in my fight. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I? Shoot, I dare you!
Nábojem. Jo, tak není mapa, kam mám utíct, jako.
You were heading for the barn.
Šli jste do stodoly. Tak jo?
Gonna cut you a new one!
Co on má sekeru?
Making my way past the passing of fallen foes. Murder that bastard! I'm ending you!
Jaj, parchanti se štítama, to nesnáší, to vždycky nanedu. Jo, máš pravdu.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Na jednu ránu. One shot, one dead.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
You can run, you can't hide.
Co řveš ty? Jednou ranou tě utěším. Bezodné vrecká ostrostřelca. Poskytuje vyšší kapacitu munice do pušek, no s sebou ještě víc smrtící munice do pušek. Kapacita munice se zvýší o 100%. Hledání pravdy. Poskytuje pomocky pro hledání nugetu pravdy. Ne, chci tohle, ano. Tak, o 100% víc nábojů budu moc nosit. Výborně. Tak, vždycky si pozbíráme náboje.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Se mi nelíbí ta strula. Ani ta kukuřice. Pomalu, opatrně. Je tady koník.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe to toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked on tin star.
A je, bude duel. Ty vole, ty duely nemám rád, ty mě nebavily. Složitý, než to dostaneš do ruky, ty složitý na ovládání. Hrdý, švihák, ťarbavý, nevím, co je ťarbavý, ale neuráží mě to ani. Může být on, klidně. Věřím tomu, že ťarbavý je hodně.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a
Bacha na
dime
kohouta je
novel.
zákeřný parchant.
It said he showed no fear as he
Písali,
took
že
your
tam
measure
dopadne
with eyes like a
štěpku strachu.
rattlesnake.
Chyť si pryč. Ty vole, ani si to nestih preklápat síť. Ty teď to bude něco. Soustředěně. Pomocou myši udržuj měradlo na protivníkovi. Stlačení mezerník se vrátíš do hry. Ano, dobře. No tohle je to nejhorší, ty. Ono to úplně plave, vole. Vole, šáhni na to a seš mrtvej, ti říkám. Vůbec to nedělej. Vůbec to nedělej. Mám tady tvoje plovoucí myš úplně. Keď tvůj protivník sáhne po revolvery s tlačením jedna vytasí zbraň, následně zaměr pomocou myši a vystřel s tlačením. Tyjo, takže dvakrát myš, tyjo, dvakrát tlačítko. Jasně. Kámo, nedělej to, ti říkám. Budeš litovat. Máš to. Jsem dobrý. Dal jsem mu to.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again.
Yeah.
I
No, to
finally
není pravda,
reached
jo.
those damn stables.
Tentokrát naozaj. Tak jo.
Stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice.
To nie je Billy.
That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Začátek. Hoho! První mise. Nugety pravdy 2 ze 3, jo. Já jsem našel jenom 2. A na to kašlu, já nebudu hledat všechny, nepůjdu to znova kvůli tomu, abych našel ještě někde nuget, když nevím, kde je. Zručnosti restartovat. Koukneme se na zručnosti. mám vlastně už vybraný. Tak jo, já si odskočím a budeme pokračovat. Som späť, jak by řekli na Slovensku. Tak. Jdeme na to. Pokračujeme. V priebehu.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Stlačit ponuku. Jo, ve vězení skončili. Trčali tam až do jary. Za hrst horúceho olova, panečku.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Ty vlastně ve vězení, aha. Můžu tady něco popakovat.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence.
To na tom se nedá ležet kvůli těm dvou tyčkám.
Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy.
Priateľka mu
What the
odložila na
papers didn't
záchodě
say
pistol.
is that Billy helped me escape too.
Kontrolní bod. Beru.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Hele, tady je. Tajemstvo odhalené.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Brokovnice, teď to bude prdel. Ty král. Kalibr 10, hlučná a tvrdá. Vystřelí obeť stopánok. Vystřelí obeť stopánok, no tak s tou se probiju jen jak nic. Pána.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? Son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer.
Dvouhlavňová houfnice.
It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim at that. The kid's escape raised a huge ruckus. points were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away. Anybody see him? You better hide.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass! Bastard! Can't have gotten far! Billy broke out of jail.
Violence is not the answer.
Chyba tam teď. Tadyhle.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Billy, get you! You!
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Tak, nová ponuka. Rychloruky ostrovec poskytuje rychlejšie prebajenie pušky, prevíjenie pušky bude blesku rýchle. Hľadaním zásobníka do spodnej časti pušky vyšľajú polovinu času potrebného na prebíjanie. Kupujem. Vďaka. Super.
That's it for you!
Magore. Patrně žádný.
Leave him to me! He's in town somewhere!
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Surrender yourself! Come out, you yellow bastard!
They're shooting in the street.
Jdeme.
I've got this! Get your headstone!
Slyším, nevidím.
Stop it!
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
get away with this! Show yourself, coward! Get out here! I got this! I don't get paid enough for this! Can't hide forever! You won't get away with this!
Coś tady ještě jen byl?
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
Dobré. Musíme se dostat z města.
That girl's going to hell in her handbag!
Tak počkat, jo, tak jako... K čemu tady byl žebřík? Aha,
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
ty já nevím, jestli chci brokovnici teď vyměnit za Winchesterovku, jo. Winchesterovka je dobrá na vzdálenost, no. Ale to i pistole.
There he is!
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one could put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
What are you, yellow? We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back.
Já ji slyším.
Don't let him get away!
Aha, jaký hry dostahováváš?
Show yourself, coward! We can take him!
Ty já ji slyším.
Kill him! We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back.
Čo je slyším a nevidím.
You can't hide forever.
Vezmu tu Winchesterovku.
Don't let him get away. We can take him. Get out here, you coward. Kill him. I think I winged him. Stop him. What are you? Send him to hell! You can't hide forever! Get out of here!
On your tail!
We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back.
Kde jste?
We can take him. Don't let him get away. Stop him. If you had enough. Kill him. Somebody kill him.
Vás slyším a nevidím vás tady.
We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back. We can Can't hide forever. Give it up. Stop it!
Jo, jasně, jo, jasně, jasně. Jo, to jsou ty PS Pluska, viď, ty věci. Já nemám PS Plusko už. Vyprt jsem se na mě. Ty vole, taková pěkná truhla někde otevřít. Hovadlina. Vana, bez dna. Můžeme si vykoupat. Ty mrtví normálně mizí.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out.
She's so boy.
Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Ty vole, ještě pozice ruky.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Byla lákavá, myslíš ta nabídka PS Plus? Hele, za mě... Jako tu Tiny nás Assault, to ano, kdyby to bylo na PC a bylo to v češtině, tak určitě. Na PlayStation se to jako s ovladačem ne. A v angličtině už vůbec ne. A to trial na Tapes, já jsem to viděl a to jako... A není tam, něco tam bylo ještě na PS5, viď? Vyloženě. To UFCčko může být sranda, to neříkám. Tak zase jsem našel jenom 3 nugety ze 4. A rychlost 0,0. Presnost 52%. 38 zabitých nepřátel. Oblíbená zbraň puška. Nejčastější odznak je střáblý obor. Jdeme dál.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Kučeravý Bill a Johnny Ringo. Gůlka pre starého Clintona. Tak jo. Claytona asi. Hlavně, že ne Clintona.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Jo, hele, to už to funguje.
Ain't fucking running.
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
Tyjo, ta Winchesterovka je nejlepší zbraň tady. Jako na blízko určitě broka, ale jako Winchester. A pak to bude i vypadat, jo.
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Jim došel. Já jsem nestihl uhnout. Aha. Já jsem si říkal, a chtěl jsem říct, že jsem ještě dneska neumřel. Tak poprvé. Člověk snad nesmí pomyslet. Když jsem uhnul tím Dčkem, co chce? Co po mně chce?
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Shot Bill! Keep going!
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament. I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this? I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Pat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Kde je ta jeho zbraň, ty vole? Kde je ten Indián? Počkej, musím stlačit U. Poskytuje možnost rychlého prebití a mám plnou základem tabu stlačat. Animace je si musí dobře rychlejší. Kvůli moderních nabíjec mi se zabít, teda dobře. Teď hledáme šestiranný revolver. Nejenže je pěkný, ale i jde o majsterské dílo zbroje a tato mimořádná vďaka čemu disponuje vyššou kadenci a umožňuje rychlejší manipulaci. Jestli má další zhlaveň, tak nemůže mít rychlejší manipulaci, to přesně naopak. Ale dobře, no, dejme to. Tak jo. Ale optivo, je to velká krácká. Říkal si Angela strašný nepřátelé, ale znali jako pasta, když si jich opleska. To kvůli jeho rychlosti to se nikoho ty zase dělal klipy.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Když dynamit, ale pokej, už je rychlýho. To se vrátí do hry. Jasně. Super.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins. I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Máme jen 3 hody. Takže druhá smrt. Těch ještě bude tady tohle, než udělám.
me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James' brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clan in my sights.
What'd I ever do to you? You one stupid sumbitch.
Ty vole, to se nedá. Tak ještě jednou.
But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Ne, to nemůžu, to je nízký. Tele. Tohle už není prdel, no. Jsem říkal, tohle mi tenkrát zabralo času.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James' brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights.
Klídek. Jim tam dneska navrhla pokud ale takový nějak, že se asi zvládl. Po mě to chtěl taky. To taky nabízel. jsem tam skoro byl. To si děláš prdel. Ty, já už jsem tam skoro byl.
But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Mám dynamit. Ale musím ošetřit, ono je to k němu daleko. Nemůžu ho vyplejtvat hned. To nebylo dobrý. Musím teďka měnit zásoby. Vítej, chlapé. Vítej, kačemo. Je tam. Já z této strany nemám kam. Je tam nahoře.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life.
Vítej, ale já tam nevylezu, ty vole. Ale udělal jsem to jednou, udělám to po druhý, ty jo. Už je to štvé. Tady to řeknou, jak to vyjde na kopec, ty vole. Dohodka úplná. Tak jo. Ne, na jeden zátah se to nedá, musím postupně. Já jsem to zkusil na jeden zátah, ale... Tak pojďte.
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Tohle fakt byla jedna z nejhorších těch částí téhle hry.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun. Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man planned in my
tam musíš
sights.
odhadnout, ty vole, vzdálenost, abys byl pod jeho úhel, tyjo. To je tam nejhorší, tyjo. Zatraceně. A zprava se na něj, myslím, jít nedá, tyjo.
that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life.
Neuvidíš. Takže Péťa jde spát a nemůže tady vyvádět, ale...
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Co ti budu vyprávět?
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Ne, já tam nedoběhnu ani k tomuhle teď. Blbě. No, nehrozí graffiti. Prostě se to nedá.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life.
Fakt nejde.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights.
Damn contraption, damn the dick.
Ne. To bych musel... Ne, já si to aktivování musím ponechat na poslední tu, to zpomalení.
But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun. Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life.
Ale už to skoro bylo. Tak, pokus 56.
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Jdu to zprava. Stal jsem se
Not if I was to
nejdál.
find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun. Tell you that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life.
Tomu kamenit, jo. Tak tam už budu muset hodit ten dynamit. Nějakou radu, Andrew? Nemáš, viď?
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights.
Nejdál, když jsem někde byl.
Most everyone thought it was the Juarez who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
On hází dynamit. Ty vole, už jsem u něj byl. Yeah, paráda.
Hey, let's see what you're made of, boy!
Yeah, tam máš tě. tam vlez do toho. Prdele.
Gonna blow you into next week, boy. Face me, huh? Contraption damned to death. Wait, goddamn boat. What I ever do to you? Oh, gotta reload. Stop your hiding from me! Would you just die? Damn, I gotta reload! I don't know how you live this long. What I ever do to you? Hey, let's see what you're made of, boy! Do I gotta reload again? Look at you, you yellow belly hot sapsucker! Wait!
Ne.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Show yourself! Would you just die? Wait, goddamn boat! Why are you so afraid to face me, huh? What I ever do to you? Oh, gotta reload. contraption jammed with dick. Wait, goddamn book.
Tak jo. Ale udělal jsem to dobře.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Tak ještě jedno.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Na 99. hledal jsem hajzla. Žádnej nutky pravdy jsem nenašel, ale na to kašlím. Masakr teda, ty povím. Restartovat hru, jo, ani náhodou. Tohle misi na tebe. Přestřelka na tebe. No to už si necháme na příště. A tady se rozloučíme. A aspoň ji spustím, aby se mi to uložilo.
A few weeks after that dust up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
ono se půjde tudy. Jo, na místo vízy, víš co? Já jsem potřeboval natáhnout stream, víš, jinak bych to už měl.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys. Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Baby!
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Let's see. Pěkně. Mně je tady škoda, fakt.
I'm into you!
Nechutný divadýlko, jaký? Že budu končit, jo? Když tyhle zrovna jsem tak pěkně rozestřílený. By byla škoda. Yeah.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
You just met your man!
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Earp wasn't much of a match, but Doc Holliday might have taken it.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Ty vole, lupara. Bude prdel, vezmu ji.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot. Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack. Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover. shit out of luck. You ain't bothered me none. You come out and out with it. Blame him. In for the kill. You won't need it. Face me, you coward. There he is. Oh, now. Get from the side. Keep shooting. I don't mind. Come on, smoke this little bit.
Parete piccola. Adesso mi piace.
Tired of being shot at. I'm sick of dealing with you. I got a bullet with your name on it, boy. Come out from behind me.
Così ti insisti.
Die, for Christ's sake. There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Ty vole. Ale mě to zabilo. Já jsem.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Ty jo, takže si musí doplnit, jo. Já jsem nejde. Stavím šatovky. Jo.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Tak tam jsem si měl z Winchester. Trafí ho. trafí skôr.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil! You working for Wyatt Earp? That son her dad want you to kill me? Got a lot of sand showing up here all by your lonesome. No chance. No future. Here's Curly Bill.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
To je Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Jsem doma, nejde nám elektřina, tak si musím se elektrivně, musím se rozloučit. Musím mě telefon přežít. Jo, jasný, ale víš, co se stalo tam. A jo, zase tohle, to nemám rád, ty souboje.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
To je poprvé, co mě dostal v souboji, jo. Nějaký dobrý tohle.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
Rychlost 0-0.
Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
No, konečně. Jako bez babice. Bez vedle mě na gauči a mám super knížku. Tak to je super, hele, já taky furčnu. Dostal jsem novou čtečku k Vánocům, tak furčnu. Úspěch, tak. Jenom jeden buket jsem dostal.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Ráno jdeš do posilky, to ti závidím, no, já teď nemůžu, ale po karanténě už budu snad moc. Jestli budu zítra...
Wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Veru, že je. Ta slovenština je šílená. Nic proti Slovákům, ale jako na čtení to není příjemné. Vyměnit zbraně vždy rychlejší než přebíjání. S tlačením kolečko dole si rychle vyměnit, jasný. Jo, jasně, to budou ty doly. Tam se vyplatí brokovnice nebo lupara.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant. And hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick.
No nic, tady to zapíchneme. Snad se to uloží, tady není žádný uložení, tak jako snad. Tak. Jinak jen dojedu to na 300 Hz. Bylo to v nabídce, bylo tam 60 a 300, tak vzhledem k tomu, že mám monitor 300, tak jsem to dal na 300 a šlape to pěkně, no. Přesně tak, Jendo, že se to taky blbě čte, jak staročeština, tak slovenština. Jako na poslech dobrý, jo, to v pohodě, ale číst slovenštinu, ty vole, je to nějaký samej háček a... Ty jsi na Kindlu přečet jednu knihu, já už mám druhou čtečku, ta první už mi odešla, to jsem už úplně... neustálo to tlačítko zapnutí, vypnutí, jo. Jo, tak jsem k Vánocům dostal skoro 10 palcovou, 9,5 palce, no, velkou. Předtím jsem měl 6 palcovou. Budu zítra pokračovat, budu plánovat. Protože i kdybych nebyl pozitivní, tak budu negativní, logicky, ale musel bych být kvůli Pétě v karanténě, takže Pétě dneska měla taky ten pozitivní test. Tak uvidíme zítra na tom PCR, jdeme spolu, ona to má taky na zítřek, takže uvidíme, jak dopadne. Jo, jako ten obraz je jak břitva, podívejte, jo. To je... Se kouknu, kolik vás tady je. Kačebatka, Sofika, Jenda, Kaxi, Psiva 6, Lorx, Abou. No člověče, teď jsou tady 3 diváci, ale dohromady tady mohlo být tak 5-6 lidí, no. Eisner, Rock One, pěkný čtení, zkuste. Jo, Rok ohně, ne Rock One. Jasně. No, já ještě čtu i v mobilu, já mám vždycky jednu knížku v mobilu a jednu knížku ve čtečce. Zítra pojedu jenom s mobilem, tak si budu číst z mobilu. Já čtu všude. Škoda ztráta času, když člověk něco nečte. Tak jo, chlapi, díky, že jste přišli, že jste tu byli. Doufám, že se vám to líbilo a zítra budeme pokračovat. No? Zítra máme druhý stream. Tyhle tohleto tak na 3-4 streamy a bude konec, si myslím. Když to dám takhle po 2 hodinkách, tak máme to 2 až 4 hodinky skoro. Tak jo, tak díky všem a zase zítra. Možná i dřív, možná už odpoledne, na večer, nebo večer, uvidíme. Mějte se, přátelé, mějte se, kamarádi, čau a díky.